Sex in the champagne room.
Getting Week 9 NFL review. It's the effing title, episode 91.
Real quick, we're getting that.
Yes, that's what we're getting. That's what they're getting. Oh, so I forgot to turn my lights on. And we're gonna go blue. Blue? Blue. Welcome, everybody, to the effing title number 91. We have with me my co-hosts for the night, Mr. FFEJ and Mr. Scratchy. Guys, hi.
Hello.
What up? I'm just here so I don't get fined.
I was waiting. Week 9 review. So let's talk about Week 8. What do you guys think of Week 8? Real quick.
Week 8. I am going to say. Well, sorry, go. You go first.
I was gonna say a lot of my picks didn't work out well. That's my a lot of things didn't go the way I thought they would.
You said didn't work out?
Did not.
You never. Aren't you supposed to go over our records this past week before we decide to do this?
Overall records. FFEJ is at 83 and 39. I'm at 73 and 49, and Rob is at 68 and 54. Locks, I'm at 8-0. FFEJ is 7-1, and Scratchy is 3-5.
Still waiting for a t-shirt.
Still waiting for a t-shirt.
Still disagree that I got one of my locks wrong, but we'll talk about that another day.
Should count. None of you take risks.
What are you talking about? I take risks all the time.
I love that, considering I know what his lock is of the week, and it's not a risk. Actually, no, it is. Actually, that is the dumbest risk, actually, after Rogers got COVID, but...
Didn't you just pick the Giants as a lock of the week last week?
Yep.
I liked that one, too. I did. But anyway, my quick overreactions for Week 8, okay? The Cardinals suck really badly. They are not a good football team. That's what I'm going to say about them. The Jets, don't let them fool you, are still a bad football team. The Titans are going to be a bad football team without Derrick Henry.
AP looks weird wearing 8. That's all I'm going to say on that one.
I agree with there. Overall, though, I mean, I wasn't impressed with the Browns. Baker Mayfield's definitely taken a year back, and it's really killing me. I mean, I was rooting for him not to succeed because he doesn't. He sucks. Almost as good as Joe Burrow.
Did you say
the
a
Jets.
year back?
What?
Did you just say a year back?
Yeah, a year back.
What
I
do you
think
mean?
he's having a bad year.
Oh, got it. Cool.
Yeah?
I get it. Yep.
Rob and I talked about this earlier, and I think that the Patriots are more of a playoff contender than the Chargers, and that was shown in the game.
Fair.
Trying to think what else. The Buccaneers, Super Bowl champions, show that they can be beat. Even with some questionable players on the other side. Comes down to coaching, and Bruce is only winning because he has talent. I don't think he is that good of a coach, and I'm going to leave it at that.
Fair. Scratchy?
That is all I got.
I agree with the last two things Jeff said.
That's it?
Bruce Arians is a terrible football coach. The only time he's ever won is when he has talent, and when the talent stays healthy. Hence why he only made the playoffs twice with the Arizona Cardinals. And hence why he's doing well with the Buccaneers. But the year before Tom Brady with the Buccaneers, his team sucked. Just saying.
Yeah.
The Patriots are a much more ready playoff team than the Chargers, just because.
You don't agree with my pick about the Cardinals not being a good team?
I said the last two. I'm working my way backwards, Jeff.
All right, well, get up there.
Step by step.
Every step you take, every move you make.
I don't think the Cardinals are a bad team. I think the Cardinals are a very one-dimensional team. If the Cardinals don't find a running game, they will lose very quickly in the playoffs.
Which is strange. I mean, James Conner's not a slub at all. He's a decent player.
With him.
That's the problem. I agree. That's their designed runs are usually with Murray, and that's I think the big issue. He's almost more selfish. I'm gonna call him more selfish than the running back they have out in Baltimore.
And this week was just another week of the parody of the NFL. There's a lot of average football teams, and there's not a lot of great ones.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
Fair. All right, starting things off. Thursday night football.
No, we got to start things off right.
Oh, COVID.
Because there's a lot of COVID issues.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Everyone's probably heard about the wonderful Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Who won't divulge if he's
nope. It's locked in, Rob. I'm looking at it right now. Locked in.
Aaron Rodgers, we're gonna get to see Jordan Love start this week. Let's go. Also, the other big one is a guy named Saquon Barkley, who is going to be struggling to play this week either way. But now that he came down with COVID, it's going to be even more of a long shot to play. If you care about a little bit defense side of the ball over there in New Jersey, Xavier McKinney is also on the COVID watch list. So they got plenty of people. I love the fact that Odell Beckham has probably played his last game. This is a little bit off the COVID thing, but probably played his last game with the Browns. So that's interesting. Yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's all it really is. But some big names out there, So.
All right, Thursday night, Jets Colts. Mike White coming back.
Mike White is the deal, though, huh?
Also, Joe looks weird wearing
Colin?
19.
Yeah, right. I forgot about that.
After seeing the Carson Wentz left-handed interception touchdown, I'm going Jets.
Wow. Well, the Colts are going to win this game, and they're going to win it handily, probably by double digits. The Jets are coming off a big win against the Bengals, and they're not going to be able to do it here. We're going into Indy. Carson Wentz will not make the same mistakes that he made against Tennessee. You can bet that one. Put it up there on the board. Yeah. I just don't. I mean, the Jets aren't a good team. Let's be honest. I mean, it's just they're run high on Big White, and I mean, maybe he's a good player. Maybe he's decent. I don't know. Or maybe the Bengals just got exposed for not being a very good team. It's different when you go and beat a division rival.
But what were they running high on?
They'd beat Baltimore.
The week before, they lost by 50 points to the Patriots.
The other team.
You said maybe the Jets were running high. High on what?
High on having a new quarterback playing for their new quarterback. You don't think a quarterback injury that could have been avoided?
3 quarters against the Patriots. He played most of the game.
Sunday at 1 o'clock.
Who did?
Falcons at Saints.
The Ryan, whatever his name is, I really don't know his name.
Wilson?
No, the new one.
Mike
played
White.
Most of the game against the Patriots.
Mike White.
That guy. Why did I think his name was Mike Ryan?
I don't know, dude. You're losing it. That's why. Because you're so blinded by how bad the Patriots are that you just.
Anyway,
Falcons Saints.
The Jets.
Yeah, you're wrong. All right, who you got? Sorry, go ahead.
Falcons Saints.
In Trevor, we trust.
It's Simeon, right?
It is Simeon.
I like Trevor.
Until Philip Rivers decides he needs more money because he has 42 kids.
I'm going Saints.
Yeah, I'm going Saints as well.
You guys are high.
What? High on what? The Falcons are not a good team.
Yeah, and Trevor Simeon's a horrible quarterback.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna say he's horrible at all.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go with the same reason the Saints beat the Buccaneers, and that's because the defense is gonna show up. The defense has a thing in that on that team to show up when their quarterbacks are down. They did the same thing last year when Drew Brees had his little stints of being down.
That's a decent reason. But
that's what I'm saying.
Said your reason was Trevor Simeon, so because of that, you're both high.
I just said Simeon I trust, and I trust Simeon to be a game manager because that's all he has to do over there.
I trust Trevor Siemian to put up like 100 points.
Yeah, I'm taking Falcons.
Speaking of backup quarterbacks, Broncos and Cowboys.
Who's the backup playing in this game?
Is Dax? I'm assuming Dak's still out.
I think Dak's playing, dude.
You think he's gonna play? Okay.
I would be surprised.
Oh, either way, it doesn't matter. I'm picking Cowboys.
Yeah, either way, the Cowboys would be. And we've talked about this a while ago. The Broncos are not a good team. They just traded still away the best player they had on defense. Noah Fant's out. I just don't see him really having a lot. I mean,
lock it up, Cowboys.
Oh wow,
real risk taker.
Locking up, Cowboys. Patriots and Panthers.
Prediction.
Patriots.
Patriots. Strictly because the Panthers don't have a quarterback, although Christian McCaffrey did practice today.
On a very limited basis.
Yeah,
so he walked out on the field and then walked back off?
I don't know.
So
but whatever his
I
very
don't
limited
even know who the
basis
Panthers
was,
QB is.
I was going to say, whoever you do know. And if you say it wrong, I'm going to beat you.
Is it Patrick Wheeler?
EJ Walker.
I was about to say, like, wait, hold on a second. As soon as he said Patrick Wheeler, PJ, huh?
Anyway, if Christian McCaffrey plays, which I don't think he does, I would think this is going to be a better game. I think the Patriots are going to come out and be on fire here. They've been playing really well lately, and I agree with them. I'm going to go with the Patriots. And I'm actually going to lock the Patriots up this week.
Oh!
I just don't trust Sam Darnold. They said so. I said McCaffrey practiced in a limited fashion.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was even worse with Darnold from his concussion. You never know how concussions do it, and I just don't trust PJ on his first game. So that's what I'm going to do.
The only thing to keep it interesting, though, is it is Stephon Gilmore's rivalry. Return against New England.
If he even plays, that guy's so broken.
Vikings at Ravens.
Game-winning pick last week.
That is true.
Yeah.
He did have the game-winning pick last week. Vikings or Ravens? Ravens.
For the first time all year, I picked the Ravens.
I was going to say.
I would have liked the Vikings here, but they got two things working against them.
If they didn't suck.
Number one, they suck. They couldn't even beat freaking Cooper Rush. Number two, the Ravens are coming off a bye, and I like teams coming off byes. I've always been a fan of it. And so the Ravens, I'm gonna lock up the Ravens too.
I'm gonna lock up the Ravens too.
I'm locking up everyone. The double lock.
Browns at Bengals.
The Bengals are going to bounce back here. That's my pick.
The last time Odell Beckham Jr. didn't play for the Browns, they beat the Steelers by like 50 points. I'm going Browns.
I don't trust Baker Mayfield. I don't really care what their offense does. I think they're missing Kareem Hunt more than
you're
saying
right now they are a worse team than the Jets.
See,
no. Why am I saying that? That's like saying That's like saying the Bills are a worse team than the Jets because the Jets beat the Titans.
Yep, that's
why they're not. And they're not. No, and that's your logic that's flawed there.
When are they playing? That's my lock.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna go Browns. I'm gonna go Browns because I think that Garrett and Clowney would get pressure on Burrows. Bills.
Okay. All right.
Bills at Jags. We got to talk about this one for a while, right? Like this is the game of the week.
Yeah, I mean, the best thing the Jags had going for them was probably their running game. But since what's his name's not playing, James Robinson is not probably going to play. That's where they go downhill here. So
I already put in everyone's pick without even asking. So Texans Dolphins.
This is the game of the week, in my opinion.
What, the suck for the sucker?
It's gonna be an interesting game.
It really is. Like it is. It is just because they're both bad.
I'm just gonna say mostly honestly because they say Tyrod Taylor's a pretty good chance of playing this week.
Oh, really?
Yep. So if Tyrod Taylor plays, I like that offense. I think he worked good in the offense with David Culley. I'm calling plays for him, and I thought he looked good there. If he doesn't play, I don't like him. So, no. But with that being said, I think I'm going to go with the Texans either way.
Okay.
We're going Texans.
I'm gonna go Dolphins because and I'm literally doing this by Dolphins defense, Dolphins special teams. Therefore, Dolphins.
Fair enough.
I'm just going with the Dolphins because I flipped a coin.
And Meg likes the Dolphins.
Yeah,
That's how we do things here, ladies and gentlemen. Raiders at Giants. And why is it the Giants?
The Giants look pretty good.
That's what I'm picking Giants.
They really did.
The amount of shit that the Raiders have dealt with within the past month.
I would have picked the Giants if this didn't happen. So I'm going Giants.
I can't go with the Giants. I would love to go with the Giants, but I can't because I've been talking about how much I love people off buys. And since they're off a bye, I'm going to go with the Raiders.
Okay. Starting the 4 o'clock games. We got Chargers at Eagles.
Chargers at Eagles.
Chargers, Eagles.
I think I'm going to go with the Chargers. The Eagles have been looking good lately, but I am going to go with the Chargers. I think Herbert has a little bit of a bounce back. He played pretty bad. He had a great first drive. Let's put it that way. Great first drive against the Patriots, but after that, they really shut him down.
That is true.
I'm gonna try you, Fedge. I'm gonna go Chargers. I was thinking about going Eagles, but I think the Chargers are more well-rounded. I do think the Eagles' offense might be at points more explosive, but
oh, they're definitely. I can give you points more explosive too. I like the Eagles. I mean, they're doing some good things over there. I just don't think. I think it's more of a must-win for the Chargers. It is for the Eagles, but I just don't think the Eagles are that good of a team really to take.
The Chargers losing last week has now put them in a situation where they could have ran away with the division. Now they need to start getting their shit together to try and hold on to it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, even though the Chiefs didn't look great in their win, they still got to win.
Okay.
And now they're playing an Aaron Rodgers-less Packers, so I mean they could definitely go in there and get another good quality win there. So I don't know.
I dig it. Rob, Chargers, Eagles.
I'm going with the Chargers.
Go Chargers, go. Next game, Packers at Chiefs.
Is it Monday night?
Nope.
I know this is only a 4 o'clock game.
Yeah, it's a 4 o'clock game. Yep.
It's only 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Monday. The Monday night game is
My lock of the week here, Packers.
I do like the Packers as well. I really do. I think. I think Love's going to surprise people. Everyone's bad talking him because he hasn't had any actual experience out there, but I think he'll do well. I like the Packers as well this week.
I'm going Packers as well because I picked Jordan Love to go to the Packers in our mock draft. No, I picked him to go to the Saints, but still had him going in the first round. So, Jordan Love for the win. Cardinals at 49ers.
Cardinals.
49ers.
I'm going Niners.
I don't know why you guys hate the Cardinals so much.
So this is my thing. It's not that I hate the Cardinals.
Doesn't know how to run a back shoulder throw.
That one too, but it's not that I hate the Cardinals. It's that I like Kyle Juszczyk.
I like their offense. I don't think what am I saying here? I don't think the Cardinals' defense is that good without J.J. Watt. They kind of need that complementary player, and I don't think they have it anymore. So that's why I like them a little more there. You know, they don't have that front anymore to kind of deter you, and I think that they can obviously double on the outside now, and I think that Kyle's just going to run all over him with it. Not Juszczyk either.
Juice. Sunday Night Football. We got Titans at Rams.
This isn't close. This is the Rams by a landslide.
I'm going Rams.
It shouldn't be close at all, realistically, but they'll probably make some type of game out of it for whatever reason. But I like the Rams. How?
With that stout defense they have? Oh, wait, they don't. With that great running game they have? Oh, wait, Peterson doesn't know the playbook yet. With that
Peterson's been getting ready for this his whole life.
Peterson doesn't need to know the playbook. He just needs to run at a gap, and eventually it will just open up, and out of his 90 carries, one of them will pop. One of them will pop, Rob. Monday Night Football. We have Bears at Steelers. How about that for a fucking game?
Steelers.
Steelers.
Justin Fields getting his second win in a row. Go with it, baby. He's on a roll. He's going to keep it going. Justin Fields for the dub.
And the bye week this week is Buccaneers, Lions, Seahawks, and Washington. Out of the 4 teams there, which one needs this bye week the most?
Who was it? Sorry?
Buccaneers,
Lions, Washington, and
Seahawks.
Lions?
Washington.
You can actually make a.
The Lions,
you can make a case
cannot lose
all
to the bye.
Yeah.
Can't lose.
I
to
like
a bye
it.
week,
There you
gentlemen.
Can't lose in the bye. If they, impressive if you do. Final statements.
It's a good week. Couple good games in here. But other than that, let's kind of get into the what are we, the midway point of the season? You kind of, like Rob said at the beginning, I think you're starting to realize who's actually a good team and who is kind of pretending.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best part of this part of the year, and honestly, I think it's more of the fact that who's actually a good coach. I think you're starting to see that.
It feels like, and I could be wrong about this, it feels like a little bit more injuries this season.
I agree, yeah. And sometimes you can't get out of your own way. And I think that's a big thing that people have to deal with. What do you think, Rob?
I think this week sucks for matchups and games.
Oh, fair enough. All right. Tell us how you really feel.
I just did.
As always, depending on where you are, good morning, afternoon, good evening, good night, stay out, stay safe, and we, all of us, will talk to y'all later.
Peace out.
Bye.